How's it going, everybody? Big Mike Games here for episode number 14 of Legends of Aria. How's it going, everybody? Big Mike Games feedback here for episode number 14 of Legends of Aria. How's it going, everybody? Big Mike Games feedback here for episode number 14 of Legends of Aria. Feedback. So we are going to work on our house tonight. Let me validate that we have both YouTube and Twitch going tonight. Let's see here. I'm trying to make sure everything is going well. I don't see... All right, it looks like we are up on Twitch and YouTube both. First thing I want to do is I want to call out the subs I got last stream. Mr. Patriotic Gamer Ty did a sub, and then Taylor Bentley gifted a sub to Plesto, so wanted to thank you guys for the subs late last night. I really appreciate it. All right, I think we are golden. Looks like we got some folks in the stream now. Welcome in. Checking in with the guildies. Let's see here. All right, so that did the big thing is down here in the bottom left hand corner you see the tips, and the subs last night got us a little bit closer to our goal last night. So like I said, a huge shout out to Patriotic Gamer, Mr. Ty, Leonidas in game, and also to Taylor Bentley in game, pretty much everywhere. Geppetto in game, I guess. And then Plesto for hanging out with us. I think he ended up jumping over and throwing some bits at or money at Taylor Bentley afterwards. So let's see here. We are working. I'm actually working on. I wanted to craft through a bunch of my stuff. So Plesto hooked me up last night with a boat. I can't hold that. So maybe I got too much stuff. Let's see. Does your weight go up when you do a board? Really? Oops. All right, so I haven't done that yet. Hello. Let me run down here and turn that back in. So I wanted, I'll show you guys real quick, I guess. I've ground through a bunch of the bricks on the path to putting my house down. I got a plot, but what I'm thinking about doing is I'm actually thinking about picking the plot up and carrying it over closer to corruption. I know everybody else in the world is doing that, but we want to see how close we can get and maybe find a plot where we can grow some. Let's see here. Want to bank items. I'm going to split this out. I'm actually going to reduce it by like 25 or so just to see. Maybe maybe I got too much stuff here. Resources. All right, so we'll start with that. We'll drop it by 25. So we got our weight is 307 of 340. We'll see how this goes. Ooh. All right, I think everything's up. If somebody's in, give me a shout out from YouTube and or Twitch. Let me know if you guys are seeing everything okay. It's always questionable. It's not, technology is not our best friend all the time. We're going to pick up quick loot. My wood I dropped. Nobody grabbed it. I'm surprised about that. Too many. Okay, reading through chats in the guild as well. So, all right, let's try this again. And we are going to go to wooden boards, craft all. Let's see, we're at 313. Oh, it went up, actually. Hold up. Let's see. 308. I thought it would go down. It should ultimately, yeah, it's going down. Okay, cool. So initially it goes up, I guess, for the first one or two, and then it goes down from then on. So that's something to keep in mind when you're grinding through crafting a brick and a stone, excuse me, into brick and wood into planks or boards. That's what happens. Let's see who all's in the guild tonight. It looks a little busy. Oh, gotta type it. Guild. It's not crazy busy, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in there. 6 people, something like that. 7 counting me. All right. See what we can figure out tonight. The goal, like I said, I'm gonna go pick up my my plot. I believe I can go pick it up from this tune. I'm not 1000% sure. I might be 999% sure, but not 1000. We'll see how things turn out. Craft out some boards. I do know, I will tell you guys, I pulled up the website earlier today. Let me bust that open real quick. Housing, Legend of Aria. Comes up quick because I've already been looking at it. And let me actually find, let me pull this over here. This is a little old. It may be slightly outdated, but we are going to scroll down through here. This is what I've been looking at. I don't like to do things small. And Plesto actually hooked us up with a crazy amount of plat last night, so we don't go small in these kind of games. We go big. And housing is no exception. The guild went for a huge guild plot and housing setup. So Taylor's been heading that up with Acrid Zero helping out. Also a huge streamer. Taylor Bentley. And then Mr. Ty himself. So thank you guys for jumping in. Appreciate you guys jumping in and watching the stream. We are looking at the housing. So what I think I'm going to do is I actually want the biggest stinking house you can get with the most lockdown spots. So I'm going to scroll up here. LD, this column right here, kind of way to the right, is lockdown. That's the number of lockdown items you can have. So I'm guessing that's like chests, crates, those kind of things. And obviously, I don't want to go with the lowest number. I want to go big. So 508, I think, is the biggest. Maybe 568. Let's see, 508, 508. So we'll keep scrolling down. 508. Yeah, it looks like, of course, if you get a mage tower or a Tudor house estate, it's 568. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. I'll try to figure that out later. What I may do is I may end up getting a secondary account at some point, multi-box. And if I do that, I'm going for the Tudor house. I'm going to go for the biggest thing I can possibly get. But for right now, we're going to focus on one of these 508s right here. So you got the Tudor House Tavern, which is pretty cool looking. Let me open this up in a new tab. Let's see what this looks like. There you go. So that's kind of what it looks like. It looks like the inn. And if you actually look at it, it looks identical to the inn. So I definitely want to be able to throw all the different stuff that I'm going to do. I'm going to do carpentry. I'm going to do blacksmithing. I'm probably going to do a little inscription, those kind of things. So whatever tables or materials or whatever setups I need to have, trade tables, I want to do those and throw those in there. So yeah, thank you guys for joining in. Give me a shout out. Let me know if you have any questions or if anything, if the stream is not working perfectly for you for some reason. We're going to crank up some music here. Got to do it, pretzel. And where is it? Not sure why my music is not working. There it is. Boom. I've lost it. Where is it? Why am I not seeing it? Let's see here. There it is. Okay, it moved on me. I'm going to move it way over here. And there it is. And we're going to skip that song. We're going to start new. All right, so there you go. This is kind of what we're looking at. We're going to build a house. We're going to get jiggy with it and see how far we can get. All right, and I have made all the boards already, right? So that's 61 wood boards. So I was last night. It's unfortunate, you know, if I had my own house, I could do this a lot quicker. I could run back and forth, but to do wood and brick, wood boards and brick, I gotta run back and forth to the bank. I can only transfer, what is it, about 320 at a time, 325 to this guy. So it's a major pain in the rear. Although it doesn't take that much, honestly. I ought to create one of these. Let's see. I'm going to make one of these housing. What's in this guy? This guy's got my fabrication. 16. Okay, this one's empty. All right, we're going to inscribe. We're going to inscribe that. We're going to. Where's my inscription thing? Where's my inscription thingamajig? Let's see. It's not there. What is that? Fine scroll. Okay. We're going to find the inscription thing and we're going to inscribe. There, is that? No, that's just feathers, right? Yep. I'm going to inscribe this as my house setup. That one's metals. One bummer is you fill your stinking. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize I had that much stone in there. So I'm going to pull that out. The pouches have a max weight of 2,000. Bummer. Oh, well. Just got to know that going into it. All right. What's in here? Oh, that's all kinds of gear. What is this one? Tools. There's my inscription. All right, so we're going to engrave container. We're going to engrave this guy right here. And we're going to call it housing, right? Or house materials. We'll say housing. All right, housing. Boom. Engrave the letters on the container. Housing. Boom. It's done. All right, so now I'm going to throw the wood in there. And all this brick, look there, how much brick do we have? 457 brick. So we're going to throw that in there. There we go. So we got a little bit of brick, about half the brick we probably will need, and 61 wood already. And let's go ahead and just grab some more wood and go grind out some more wood real quick. Split stack, 330. Let's do 325 because I think it kind of went up on me. And we're going to ride our bear back. Hey, Reaper Plays. Thank you for joining from YouTube. I appreciate you joining in. let me know what you think about the game, what questions you got, and everything else. We are having a blast with the game. This is, I think, my 15th or 16th day straight. I've been streaming for 14 days, something like that. So we're loving the game. Let me know what you think. If you got questions about the game, thinking about buying it, that kind of stuff, all that. Right now, we are just going to grind out some wood. We did drop a plot, so if you hang around long enough, we'll show you the plot. I'm going to go pick it up. Housing in this game, I think, is absolutely critical because you pretty much can't transfer anything from one character to another if you don't have housing, which is kind of a bummer. There's only you have 4 character slots, and you'll end up running out of space real quick on one character. But the banks are pretty heavy. But then when you're creating your characters, you basically have 600 points to spend. You go to your skill book, you have 600 points. If you do a crafter, you're going to use up all your points. If you do a fighter, somebody sword and board, especially with a little bit of heals, maybe you're going to use up all your points. So you're not going to be able to do everything on one character. You're probably going to end up, I would think most people, let's say you don't do any crafting, you're probably going to have at least 3 characters, I would think, ultimately. You might start with just a fighter. If you're just a fighter kind of guy, then that's fine. But then you have an archer, then you have a mage, then you have a tamer / bard. There's 4 characters right there. Boom. Then if you're like me and you like to do the other stuff too, you're going to end up having you're going to work on some crafting as well. So all right, let's see, what do we got going on here? So let me know if you hear me okay, Reaper. Definitely want to make sure YouTube's is working well. I am multi-streaming across multiple platforms, so I definitely want to make sure everybody can see. You know what? I could actually pull the chat over. Let me do that. Let me pull the chat over so everybody can kind of see the chat. I'm just going to pull it over right here. So there you go. Oh, that didn't work. It goes away on me. I will have to work on the chat. Alright, so I lost the chat. Alright, where is my restream chat? I lost the chat. Oh well. Alright, so here we go. So like I said, it's kind of a pain because if I had a house, I could make all this wood for other things in the actual house. But for right now, you just got to grind it out. Grind it out, run back and forth to the bank, drop it in to your housing bag. How much weight do I already have here? Oh, it's pretty light, 53. So the wood is actually not real heavy at all. Wow. Let's see here. Metals, resources. Did I run out of wood? Look at there. I'm not out of wood already. Seriously. Gear. Tools. I had a lot of wood. Is the wood in here? Nope. Alright. Fabrication. Maybe it was, oh, it was in here. Maybe I used up all the wood. I'm not sure how I did that. My wood disappeared on me. Alright, so let's start over. Let's go in here. There's no wood in the root folder. Nope. There's my stone though. Let's see, there's nothing in here. I had a crap ton of wood. Maybe I did something. I probably dropped it by accident because I was being silly. Wasn't paying attention. Alright, tools. Yeah, there's no wood left. So I lost a lot of wood there, I think. Alright, let me... For some reason I can't get my chat back up. I lost it there. Oh well. So we're just gonna have to fly solo without the chat. I'm actually gonna run. I'm gonna grab some wood. We're gonna chop down some wood real quick. There's a lot of people on tonight. I was very surprised with the number of people that jumped in. So, oh, I can't use my pick for that. Equip. I thought I had. Oh, I don't have my. Okay, so I don't have my. Let me hot bar my axe here. We'll hit 2. We'll hit Q, and then we're chopping. We're gonna grab some wood real quick, and then we're gonna go back and work on the boards. Alright, Reaper, looks like you're playing a lot of Legends of Aria. You played Atlas as well, and so yeah, I played both of those. So what do you think about Legends of Aria? Is it tickling your fancy, man? Is it making you happy about the launch? There is the chat. Look at there. I finally got it to come up. Alright. We lost it, but we're back now. So in town, you pretty much get stone as your main resource. I don't know why I decided to do stone. I wanted to do wood board. So let me just grab trees. Oh, let me throw this stone. Now, you know what? I'll keep the stone. How much stone do I have? Yeah, perfect. I have 30. You want stacks of 5. So we're going to grab some trees here. A little bit of lag. Not sure why that's going on. There's not a crazy number of people on tonight. But this game's getting some huge feedback. Let's see here. Let's go to Q, and so I hotbar all my stuff. On the left hand side, I just drag over my mining pick, my hatchet, and then I hit 1 and 2. Hey Zero, what's up, dude? Look at that, we're getting lumberjack experience. So Big Mike, this is the tune I really want to focus on. Blacksmithing, carpentry. I might do cooking, I'm not sure yet. Fabrication is an absolute 100% yes. Let me run over here and start chopping. Fishing is a maybe. Lumberjack, absolutely yes. Mining, 1000% yes. So there you go. So I got on the definitive side, hey, Patriotic Gamer, Mr. Ty, welcome into the stream. So blacksmithing, carpentry, fabrication, lumberjack, mining. So we got the housing plot last night from some very kind stream watchers, and now we're just grinding out the materials we need to get the biggest house possible. Patriotic, did you get your plot? Did you go back and end up buying another plot, or are you still debating? Oh, you got it. Where'd you put it, man? Where did you place it down? Close to where you were before? Let's see. Yeah, we can do a lot of wood chopping. So I'm just going to chop the wood around town here. Actually, I'm going to run up here and get the get some of this gold up here too. Razul05, thank you for joining from YouTube. Have you expanded the plot yet? It's rather expensive. I have not. So I haven't even. So I just dropped it last night. I bought it for what it was, 5.6 plat, and I was curious how much does it cost to expand it, because I want to basically go to the biggest single player plot. I don't want a guild plot. I don't know if that makes a difference. Have you done it? What's the most expensive? I paid a couple, like 3 weeks taxes on it just for the heck of it. I probably messed up. Super expensive. It's hard. Okay. That's okay. Hey, I got a deed, right? So that's a start. And this is a grindy game. If you're not willing to grind it out, then it may not work for you. Why am I too far away on that? Okay. Alright, it's telling us we're too far away for that gold. We can get this gold? I can't get any of this? What's up with that? Look at that, guys. Something's glitchy with the... I'm too far away on all the gold. Maybe that's by design. I don't know. That's really kind of weird. Right over here's some gold. Can we get it? Yep, we can get this. It's iron, though. There you go. It's going to cost you about 100 plat. Oh my gosh. I am not ready for that. I'm going to have to sell some stuff, right? So that was from Razul05 from YouTube. Thank you, sir, for chiming in. And then Ingy99K, do you all recommend getting a house ASAP or saving up for a large one? So everybody chime in. You give your own feedback. My perception is get a plot ASAP, but don't necessarily build anything. At least start with a plot, and then work toward getting the bigger plot. But that's my perception. Razul says the house deed itself will probably cost you another 40 plat. Patriotic says worry about expansion. If there's an area you like, get the plot quickly. That's where I'm at. So yeah, absolutely. So Razul, thank you for jumping over to Twitch. I appreciate it, man. So yeah, get the plot, because that's the key. If you see an area that you absolutely like, if it's by water, if it's by close to town, if it's close to one of the dungeons, my perception is grab it, and especially grab it if there's nobody else real close, and then grind the crap out of the gold and the plat to try and expand it. Because I'm hoping honestly, I got a spot, but I'm gonna yank it up. I might lose a couple weeks of tax. I don't know yet. I was reading today. It looks like you definitely don't want to start building a house until you are ready to be moving forward 100%. Razul says need to pay taxes on it per week, and that will cost you, and will change on the size. Yeah, so what you should do is, hey, Violent, not sure who's checking in with me there. Buy a single plot anywhere, I guess, or just hold the gold or the plat. The key is find where you want to go and get cracking really fast. If you're out in just a really random area, go ahead and drop the plot. That way you can grow it. You can figure out what you want to do. There was somebody last night that had a really nice spot up on the backside of Lake Tethys, but I mean it's kind of a catch-22. I don't know, man. My gut says create the plot, because if you don't at least create something, everybody else may take up all the spots that are cool. Say worry about expansion. There is an area you like. Get the plot quickly. Yeah, exactly, Rezul. That's exactly what I'm thinking. All right, so let's just run over here real quick. Let's go ahead and let's get this tree. How much do we have? So I'm grinding through some wood and brick tonight. I did some overnight, last night. The default plot size is 12 by 12, doesn't cost much per week in taxes. Absolutely. So I paid like 3 weeks taxes just for the heck of it. It was like maybe 1,500, 1,800 in gold. And that doesn't mean anything to me. Throw that out there, get your plot. Worst case scenario, you end up deciding I'm just going to build a regular size house and move forward. But for my guys, honestly, I really want to be able to craft a lot of stuff. So I want to throw a loom, I want to throw blacksmithing, all that kind of stuff, carpentry, all that stuff in the house if I can. I've not gotten there yet, so I don't know everything I can do. If you guys have already built a house and you've got those things, list out the things that you can do in the chat. Let us know what all you've done. Let me know if the music is too loud, guys. I appreciate any feedback you can give me. All right, we're gonna get a little bit more stone. You don't have a house yourself, but I'm guessing you've been researching it like all of us, and I watched about 15 hours of YouTubes today trying to figure out and reading on wikis to make sure I understood everything I was getting into. Acrid Zero's chatting in the guild. Found a spot by the graveyard in Helm. There you go. So yeah, if you find a really good spot, even if it's a 12 by 12, if it's a single plot line, why not grab it? Grab that spot, man. Rezul took a rather long break and you're just now getting back into it with Steam release. Okay, cool. So how long did you play on the original game beta before Steam launch? Because I will tell you, a lot of the guys in the guild here started primarily after Steam launch, and now I will say that I'll say that, but I've been watching the game for a really long time. I've actually I'm working on my affiliate program with Marky Dragon, so all right, let's see here. Let's see, started late December, quit around March. Well, welcome back. It's getting ready to get real, I think. I think we're sustaining, on Steam alone, we're sustaining probably 800 a day, maybe 1,200, 800 to 1,200 a day, maybe 1,100. Which is not crazy, but I think over time, as they get the game tweaked and tuned, I think we'll get more and more people. There's just too many people playing the game, streaming it, and having fun with it, so. Let's see here. How much do we have? 275. After this, we're gonna run up and grind out some wood and bricks, and then we'll drop it in our bank. And then I'm going to run to my plot. I'm actually going to pick my plot up. I've not done that yet, so I'm going to show you guys what happens Now I do know, I read today, if you start building your house, if you buy the deed and you start building your house, it's all good, but once you pick it up, you lose any materials you put into that. So do not go too fast. Get you a plot, drop it. You can, oh, there's some cotton. You know what? I've got to get the cotton because I'm just a cotton freak. So we're going to get the cotton because my fabrication is, will drastically benefit from that. Ingy 99K bought a deed, trying to decide if you should place it somewhere or not. Hey, you know what? You bought a deed. Hold on to it. Unless you see an elite area, just something that's like crazy, you don't have to drop it yet. Hold on to it. Worst case scenario, you drop it somewhere stupid, and then you pay taxes on it for 2 or 3 weeks, and you move it. But the thing is as more and more people get in the game, land space is going to become a premium. So definitely, my goal, find a cool area for me. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be right beside town. It doesn't have to be right beside a dungeon. But I want something that's like just perfect for me that I can do, and throw my taxes down on it and increase the size. I'm going to increase the plot size to max before I even build the house. Because in my mind, I want the biggest freaking house I can have before I even start building the house. Hey guys, thank you for jumping into YouTube. Give me a shout out. Razul was in YouTube, jumped over to Twitch. I will take shout outs in either platform, guys. Let me know what you're working on. So Razul says, you also don't need a house on a plot to set up a store. Yeah, right, exactly. So grab a merchant and drag them over. Now you do have to escort the merchant, right? You have to escort them all the way to your area. So if it's too far, it might be a bit of a chore. But hey, Razul, you're in both chats. All right, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Hey, Razul, throw me a follow or a. Let me know if you appreciate the stream. Let me know that you're going to kind of hang out with us. I really love seeing the chat. So definitely hook us up with everybody here. We're in a pretty cool guild on Azure Moon, and we're a bunch of streamers. So let's see here. We got Acrid Zero, Big Mike Games, myself, Missy Fox, Patriotic Gamer, who is also called Ty. Taylor Bentley is the lead of all of us. So definitely check us out. We love doing the streams, and oh, look at there. There it is. So when we get a follow, we eat some cookies. I'm going to chow down on some cookies. Oh, thank you, Razul. Thank you, sir. You just been lurking, hadn't you? All right, we're going to craft all the bricks real quick. So yeah, I'm going to pop open the housing site again. We're going to look through this. What house are you guys looking at? So I'm looking for the biggest possible house that I can get. And I was looking at it today. You could do just wood. It doesn't really matter. The wood goes up to 508 on lockdown items. So you can just do wood, which is 8,000 wood, 2,000 iron, 2,000 brick. Right here. So this guy right here in the middle. I'm not sure why you would do anything if you're just trying to be resource conscious. Why would you not just do wood? Because let's go down here, 508. Right here. The Tudor house. Oh, it's actually the same. Look at that. So it's 228. 508. So it's actually the same. Okay, let's keep going down to the next 508. Now here it is. So stone is 10, 2500, 2500. So right there, that's a big difference to me, because up here 228 doesn't equate to 10, 2500, 2500. So if you just want to do the smaller house, the wood house, why not? Get yourself the house, enjoy it. Same amount of space either way. Yeah, exactly. Razul, going for the wood mayor house. That's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm like, why not just do that? That's the lowest amount of resources. It's easy to get to. All right, what do we got here? We have, oh, I actually, let's see, 89. Why did I stop? Oh, I did the brick. Okay, let's do, I really want them to get to where they're, when you click craft all, it continues to show the craft screen, because it really becomes confusing. I can see the messages up here, but most games, you have like a crafting queue. You can see what's going on. Thank you guys for jumping into the streams. We have across YouTube and Twitch several folks joining in and watching. Let's see. Razul says my reasons were more RP related. Building house outside pyros. There you go. Fancy house is out. Absolutely. So that I was thinking about that too. I was looking at the houses. I was like, hold up. Some of these are like modern. These aren't Ultima Online style, or you know, this timeline that we're looking at. We're busting out bricks and carpentry. That doesn't look like a house I would build. Most houses are going to be wood, right? All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to do 2 more wood boards, and we're going to run back to the bank, and then I'll go show you guys my plot. I'm probably going to yank the plot up, so you guys are going to get to see what happens when we do that. I do know if you've dropped your house and you started putting materials into it, you do lose the materials. I did learn that today, so my goal is to kind of hopefully save you guys some materials and time. All right, we got the awesome wood going back to the bank. We're going to drop that in. We got our bear mount, which we picked up a couple nights ago. I sold a bunch of leather for that. All right, let's see here. We're just going to throw all this in the bank. Wood goes into the housing. Cotton goes into fabrication. Brick goes into housing. So if you guys can see, I'm just kind of, I'm getting pretty good at like throwing my resources into, what's in there? I just got my hearthstone in there. All right, excellent. All right, I'm gonna try and, all right, so here's the test. I'm gonna try and find my own plot. I dropped it last night. Does it show on the, yeah, it doesn't show my plot on the actual, there it is, home. So when you hit map, it's, I did it just across the bridge here. All right, so let's go, let's get to the right way. I gotta go south, is that right? Let's go south, we'll figure it out here. What did you pay for the bear? You struggle to sell them on Azure Sky. All right, so here's the deal. I'm gonna tell you guys, here's what I did. Mr. Lord MMZ here, he still owes me some money. I sold him 500 leather, and I sold him, let's see, what was it? Several cotton, and he gave me the bear, but he still owes me for the leather. So he was paying me 60 gold per leather. So right now I paid 60 times 30 on the bear. So don't do that. I thought for sure he was going to hook me up, but he didn't. So I kind of lost out. Hey, thank you, Eric Thompson, for the follow, man. I appreciate it. We're going to eat some cookies. So yeah, be careful who you're trading with, because it's a great stinking community, but people are still out to cheat you out. So I'm hoping he comes back and hooks me up, but we'll see. He gave me the bear as collateral. Was not a good enough collateral trade. You haven't tried to sell them for as low as... Oh, wow. That's surprising. Are you selling them in a vendor, or are you selling them in a an actual housing plot? I'm thinking you said you didn't have a housing plot yet, so you're just trying to bark them. Let's see, am I going the right way? I'm not. All right, so we want to go that way. Yeah, outside of Pyros. Okay, so Razul, I will tell you, I've seen people selling them for 4. I've seen people selling them for 4K each, pretty consistently. So if you're having trouble selling them, I don't know, man. It may just be your location. Hey, Taylor, thank you for joining the stream, brother. Can't have the volume up. Absolutely. I know you're working, right? Thank you for joining the stream. Look at that. Is that a... That's a spot right there. The tree kind of blocks it. Look at that. People already have crops going on. Thank you for joining the stream either way, Taylor. I'm going to chat and let you know. Alright, Patriotic Gamer. The game is easy to obtain stuff, so the longer the server's out, the more people are going to hit max. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. I probably should turn around and sell the bear ASAP. Because I'm thinking I should have sold it before everybody else and their brother gets in the game and decides, oh, I want a bear. And then they drive the price down to like 200 gold. All right, let's see. Where are we? I'm completely going the wrong way. Gotta go toward the bridge over here. I'm watching chat, not paying attention. Server's kind of dead since Steam. Well, I don't know if I agree with that. I think it actually picked up. It did hit 10,000 for like an extreme brief moment. But it's sustained between 600 and 1,000 pretty consistently. It only takes Tamer of 80. So have you run Tamer yet? It's ridiculous hard. I absolutely have been struggling my rear end off trying to get Tamer. I'm at Tamer like 48 or something ridiculous. It's driving me insane. Alright, so here, that dude's just blocking the walkway there. Alright, so as soon as you come across the second bridge, this is my plot right here. Big Mike Games right here. Alright, for a Grizzly, 41 for a chance at a Brown Bear. Yep, alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to manage the plot. Here's what I've dropped in 950 for the tax. I'm actually going to try and pick up this. Can I pick it up? Oh, I can't do that. How do you pick up the plot? Ty, how did you pick up your plot? I don't want to relinquish control. Transfer ownership. Rename. I don't want to decorate. Oh, release pack right there. Says you misunderstand. The game is doing great, but I'm one of their... Oh, I got you, Razul. Absolutely. So if you're on an original server, I have heard that their population dropped drastically. A lot of people jumped over to the Steam server, so completely makes sense, man. Hopefully we can keep streaming and getting a huge following, and a lot of people will buy the game. And a lot of people start joining in, and on the old servers and new servers. Taylor, you'll be in an hour. Okay, awesome. Hence the merger between old servers. That would be interesting. Merger all the servers, and then make everybody pick a new plot. Yeah, relinquish. Okay, right there. Let's see here. Relinquish. Plot cannot have any houses or lot. Okay, relinquish. Boom, we got it. Did we get our gold back for our taxes though? We didn't, right? Or does it stay tied to the land deed? A merge of AS and VE. Wow, that would be cool. Tax gold is lost. All right, that's okay. It was only like 1,000 gold. Stinks, but here's what we're doing. I am looking at, I want to either go closer to, oh, I don't have the right tune. I want to go closer to corruption. I think corruption's over here, or to the quarry. So let's do this. I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna teleport home. If anybody on the guild is on, I want to transfer this deed to my other tune. And if not, I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to like drop the deed in a random box, and if somebody else picks it up, boom, they get a free deed. Otherwise, we're going to try to, let me do this. Let me jump corruption southeast. Okay, let me look at that. It's over here, right? Right over here in the trees and stuff. Somewhere over here. See, I don't have it marked on this guy. This guy is not the tune I've been playing all that with. Alright, so I'm going to jump to my other tune and see if I can move the deed to the other guy, who's Meiji. I'm pretty sure it was Meiji. I just lost all music. Pretzel is reloading. Alright. There we go. Eric Thompson says, yeah, the merger is happening soon. I heard Amber would also merge, but later to give the players a little chance to catch up. Something called a dead gate. That's interesting. I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. If somebody has a really crazy good land plot, though, what happens? Holy cow, somebody just hello, Snow 1 with a raid of 20 people. Hello. Thank you, brother, for the huge raid. Thank you for sending everybody over. We are working on checking out our housing plot here. We're trying to move it. So here's what we're doing. We're actually swapping over our plot to find a new spot. Thank you, Snow. Sharing the love. Everybody give Snow 1 a shout out, man. That's awesome. Really appreciate it, man. Huge for the streaming of LOA folks. Absolutely freaking awesome. I'm gonna eat some cookies for that, man. I'm gonna absolutely chow down some cookies. You were being a traitor and playing WoW Classic. Hey, I did that 2 nights ago, so it's all okay, man. We gotta try out all the games, right? Alright, let's jump back over to Meiji. I'm gonna switch my deed over to my guy, and we're going to try to find a good spot. Nostalgia hit you hard. It did me too, man. So what do you think? When did you jump into WoW? I jumped in on day 4 of vanilla OG. Day 4, man. All right. So if anybody's watching, you can get a free deed. I'm gonna drop it in here. If you can get it before I can swap to my other tune, Power to you. Day 2 of vanilla. You got me, man. You absolutely got me by 2. So I absolutely love the game, but what did you... So I haven't played in 4 years. I dropped out for 4 years. I played my life away the first 6 years or so, and then dropped in and out for several years, and now going back into vanilla was freaking awesome. It was absolutely freaking awesome. But I was like, holy crap, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's definitely less buggy, but it is absolutely clunky. Especially on, so the first 5 days, everybody else is like jumping in. There was hundreds of people in the other day. I bought the game 5 minutes to. So I bought Classic 5 minutes to launch on Monday and got in, downloaded the game on my fiber connection. I got the download in like, it was something crazy like 4 minutes. Downloaded the game, installed, and when I hit launch, everybody else was on a queue. I was in the game. I was like, money, I'm in the game. It was pretty crazy. So I got in and I got some kind of a 15-year veteran announcement as well. So I jumped in and it was absolutely awesome. Total nostalgia. But what did you think with all the people? It kind of reminded me of everybody in the world trying to get model boars right off the bat. It was nuts. Less buggy, feels good, except for how bad some of the classes feel early on. Yeah, well, so Rogue though, do you remember? Rogue was super OP. Rogue was OP early game. So be careful, because everybody got frustrated with Rogue. Took you 45 minutes to get your rattle cage sketty. Razul says, on my server, people were standing in line to fight tamed quest guys. Yep. So, I mean, bosses, even still, I got a son. My son's like half my age. He jumped into WoW several years ago. He's been in playing, and he's asking me questions. He's like, hey, can I do this? What happens if I do this? And he's like, I'm waiting on a quest boss to launch. Everybody's here grabbing it. And I'm like, hey, welcome to true vanilla classic, brother. It is going to be that way. It's not easy. And he's like, he's playing with his axes and his swords and everything. He's like, I gotta level this all the way up. I gotta pay for every single level. Like, yep. So you're gonna do Rogue and then Warlock. So I remember and again, I'm old. So from what I remember, Warlock and Rogue both. Uh-oh, somebody blocked the walkway here. Nope. Rogue and Warlock were the two true awesome. Here's our guild location right here. Rogue and Warlock were the two true beasts of the game early on, honestly. It's going to be frustrating until people get over the antisocial behavior of the newer versions. Yeah, so I'm going to tell you what, I'm playing it. How are you guys playing it? I'm doing it with complete vanilla. I'm not doing any plugins, loadouts, etc. I'm just doing straight up hardcore vanilla with no help. So my guy, I have no information. I have nothing. I have no extra loadouts on the screen. Masochist. Rezul says, nothing was as good as getting a new weapon, getting to raid, release your weapon, way too low. Yeah. So that's the frustrating thing. But that's the thing about the grind. The grind is real. Why don't these games bring back the grind, man? Seriously. Bring back the grind. People need the grind. All right, for those of you more interested in LOA, I'm actually just trying to find a plot close to corruption, a spot. Oh, we went the wrong way. Trying to find a spot to drop me a super sweet area where I can expand out. You're playing pure mage. You're in. Forgot most of us have larger monitors now. Yeah, that's for reals too. I've got 4 monitors plus a laptop off to the side. So imagine playing back in the day with all that. Manny is a nightmare from 80 to 1. Oh yeah. All right, I gotta get. What am I doing? I'm running all over the place. I'm like completely lost, guys. What am I doing? Help me stay focused here. All right, I just walked in a complete circle trying to talk in chat. Can I not go? Can I not get across this? I thought. Oh, this goes to nowhere, right? Is this the area, the second bridge that goes to nowhere? Yeah, so I'm kind of. Nope. I can go up here. I can do it. Nope. Maybe not. Is this the second bridge that goes to nowhere? Oh yeah, so this is. I think I'm hosed. I got to go back down and. Nobody's probably gonna want to build in here unless you're just. Yeah, this is. Oh man, this rots. I totally wasn't paying attention. That's the cliff bridge. Yep. So I'm stuck. Stupid. All right. So this dude right here. He's got the spot, man. He's like right after the bridge. He's like, don't go any further. This is it. Buy your stuff here. All right, we're going the right way, right? Yep, next bridge down here. So hopefully I can find some good spots. I don't need to be super close to corruption, but if I'm somewhere down here where I can grow out and get the biggest land plot, that's the best thing for me, right? Buy water would be nice too. Look at that. But I can't grow, right? I can't get a bigger house there. What is that? 1, 2, right there? Can I build right there? I don't know. If I build right beside that dude, let's see what happens. Use right there. I might get. No, I can't escape that. Big Mike Games, you played WoW. Did you do UO? So I'm gonna be honest with you. I played UO so many years ago, I forgot how to spell it. I played Evercrack Original. I played Star Wars Galaxies. I played World of Warcraft Vanilla. I played Warcraft. Warcraft 1, 2, 3. AoE back in the day. So I played a lot of the really old games. My actual start was in like the dungeon crawlers with like text across the screen. I started doing programming back in 1986. So hopefully that didn't tell you how old I am. So anyway, yeah, I've played a little bit of everything. I probably remember more about RuneScape than I do about Legends of, Ultima Online. So, oh geez, hey, COBOL, dude, I manage. So I'm a manager of 4 COBOL Legacy using Micro Focus teams right now. I manage COBOL developers. I've got 4 teams of COBOL developers, and then I've got 4 more modern development teams doing .NET Core. Yeah. So what's crazy is I've got a pretty good situation. I'm not managing them as much anymore. Got a lot of people. Yeah, I try to stay out of the COBOL Legacy. I actually, I've done a lot of that crazy development. COBOL is crazy, but you know what? It's almost 2020 and cobalt is still around. Everybody still needs it. Check this area out right here. What's up with right here? What's up with this? Right here by the water? Do I like it? There's a little bit of a hill. Alright, there's a hill right here, trees. There's water up here, right? Did I miss the water? Where did I go? No, just trees. Alright, so people are trying to block off these areas. Alright, so managing legacy cobalt. That's old school for you, man, right there. I don't know what else to say now. It's just pretty much locked in. Old man, old school. You know what? I think this is right here is it. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. If I put it right in the middle, I should be able to grow each direction, right? Can you grow up on the hill? There's a tree. Right in the middle. What do you guys think? Is that going to work for me right there? Because see, there's a tree there. Tree down low. Tree and a hill up this way. And a tree this way. How big can I get right here? I don't know. It might not. Does the hill affect your growth ability? Can I do it right here? U.S. payroll still running COBOL. Yeah. So the airlines, the banks, and a majority of the medical industry is all using COBOL. So IBM, AIX, AS2000, so AS4000. After you place it, you can try to expand it to see your next max size. Okay, all right. So we're just going to place it right there. Can't be claimed. What? Use. Am I in the way? Is that the problem? My dude was in the way. Cannot be claimed. Let's do right there. Oh, maybe I'm on somebody else's land. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like I am. Crud. So that rots. Okay, somebody else has already expanded and I just can't see it. Let's look at the map. We're gonna go up. You know what? I'm okay to go up. Let me go down this way a little bit. We're gonna go down through the trees here. I don't see any. I didn't either. I didn't see anything. But right here. All right. So here's a good spot. There's a house. What is that? Oh, is that somebody's house or is that it? That's a house. So can I get the other side? No. Just go to Oasis. Hey, man, I've been to Oasis. I lost my rear end in Oasis on like day 3. I was like, oh, cool. Look at this. It's wide open area. I ran like 20 paces and got ganked. All right, this is everybody and their brothers down here. So I'm going to go up this way. We're going to go up north of the mountains. Because surely nobody has thought of that yet, right? Let's see here. Yep, we're going to keep going. I really wanted to be close to water. Boy, wouldn't it be sweet to be right over here in this little area right here? But I bet that's already taken. You know what? Should I run over there? Should I run over and check? Alright, I think we might do it. Oh, I can't get... It's like, oh, is that it? Can I go through there? No. Wow, the trees are real. And totally going the wrong direction. I gotta fix my stinking map. Why is my... Let me fix my map. Alright, so we want to go... Why does it do that? Hello. Nope, we gotta go back this way. We're gonna go up in here. I want to find a spot that I can completely grow in. I don't want to just drop my plot and do a one... Jeez, the freaking lag jacked me up. And of course, it jacked me up to where I'm going the wrong way. All right, so here we go. We're going the right direction. Kinda. Let's go over here to the water. So if there's trees right here, what about this spot? Is that big enough? Let's use it. Look at there. Okay. So now we want to see how big we can get, right? Let's see. Manage plot. I haven't done this before, so resize plot. Oh, look at there. Oh, that's in the way. That's all right. That's okay. How big is this? All right, 22 by 25. What's the biggest house? We got to jump over and look at the biggest house of Aria housing. Anybody know it in the chat? Throw it in there. What's the biggest house we can have? All right. It is. Man, that cost goes up so fast. You will notice that that also costs you 101 plat. That's okay. So, yeah. So I'm not growing yet, but I'm over here. Nobody's around me, right? So I'm not going to buy it yet. this is baby stepping. I wanted to be, look at that. I'm by water. I'm close to, where's corruption? All right. I'm close to corruption. 22 by 25. All right. We gotta check this out. What's the biggest size? 22 by 25 covers everything. 22, oh no, 28. Stonehouse Estate is 28 by 22. Snap. So we can't quite do that, right? Oh man, what do you think? Do it? Do it or hold it? Does it it doesn't cost me money to go ahead and pick it back up, right? Relinquish. Do I have a, no, I don't, no. So K86, Kai, I'm trying to, I just want to get a spot that is growable. So I'm going to run over here to the water. Hopefully, the stinking trees, man. They should let you build over the trees, right? All right, right here. So if I put it here, do the trees block me? All right, can I? Oh, come on. I really don't want to fight anything right now. I got my mage. This dude's like 0. So I guess what I'm after is I want to find a plot that I can drop my house on and grow. Right there looks pretty stinking sweet. Right there. Right there. All right, this is it. We're going to try it again. Use. I'm going to throw it in the middle. Something in the way. What's in the way? Is it me? There it is. Okay. So resize plot. Uh-oh. This is real. 24, 25, 27, 28, 29. Uh-oh. Did we find it? Oh, something's in the way. Is that me? That's it right there, guys. 29 by 19. Oh, 28 by 22. What? Trees block, rocks do not. Come on. Dadgummit. That rots. How many times can I relinquish before they say, oh, sorry, you lose your plot? Big Mike, your house is gone. See, I wanna be close to water. Maybe I'm asking for too much. Should we just do that? Should we just go for that? Build the smallest plot and then expand it. because that's a pretty sweet spot. We got rocks, we got wood. I'm thinking we just do it. Give me a vote. Do it or go on, move on. Do it or move on. I'm gonna wait. I gotta get a couple votes. Come on, guys. This is a big spot. It's pretty prime location too. Ingy says yay. Anybody else? 3, 2, 1. Doing it. Oh, too far away. All right. Use. Boom. There it is. Boom. It's done. So let's go ahead and pay our taxes. And I don't have any money on me. Add tax. I don't have any gold on me. I can do this from town, right? All right. All that effort. I'm going to lose it because it's going to go up for auction immediately. What did I do with my stinking Hearthstone? There it is. Say a location you're happy with is more important than the house size. Absolutely. All right, so we're gonna hearth home. I gotta pay my taxes, right? I thought I had gold on this guy, but I do not. All right, so we got a house. We got a for reals, not a house. We got a for reals plot. We will pay our taxes, and then we're gonna keep grinding out materials across our dudes. All right, eggplant seeds. So those of you that are watching, if you haven't played the game a whole lot, I'm gonna throw something up that may be new to you. If you type, if you're doing taming and different things, if you hit enter and type /custom, CUSTOM, pretty cool little breakdown of custom commands that you can do. You actually can click on one of these guys and add a custom command. On my tamer, I actually picked one and I typed in all follow me, or say all follow me, and then I hit update, and then I drug it over here to the side. You can use that. You can use these kind of like super macro commands. You can just do command, COMMAND, and if you click on your tames and then hit, like you tie it to 1 up here, you hit 1 and click on something, they will either attack it, they'll come to you, or they'll move to that position. So just want to throw that out there as a quick little tip. Hopefully that helps you guys out. And where's our gold at? Plat. Where is it? Oh, we don't have. Oh, yeah, we got a little bit. Split stack. Let's do 2,500 gold. Shout out to Pledgedo last night for the donation to help me get started. And I have to go to the banker, right? Where do I go to pay tax? I was there, dear. Pay my taxes. Pay tax. Plot of land. Tax payment. 1,200. I think, or let's do 1,400. That should cover 3 weeks of tax, right? Deposit 1212. Pay. All right, there you go. There's my tax. All right, thank you for that, guys, for the suggestion and saying get her done. All right, so now I am going to, let me see here what we got for our house. Let me jump back. Cotton. I have to actually transfer some stuff. Which tune is this? I've gone blank. Meiji. So I'm actually going to move. I'm going to throw some cotton. I'm going to transfer some stuff to my other tune. If you guys are watching and you hit the box I drop it in, you're going to get some free loot. If not, good, because I really want to level my stuff up here. All right, what is that? Let's see, hides. I'm going to throw this stuff over to my other boss. All right, and we're going to go back here just one of these random boxes back here. And we are going to throw 27 hides and 254 cotton in there and 1,288 gold. Somebody sees it, it's yours. If not, I'm going to jump back in and get it. Please don't leech it unless you need it. If you need it, let me know in the chat and we will hook you up. All right, Amber Moon, jump back in. See who's faster. Until you have a house, this is what you do. You drop stuff in a random box. Wish the bank stash was shared. Absolutely. Or at least have a bank stash and then have a shared bank stash with just a minimal amount of space. Because right now, my nads are a little bit squinched up because I'm worried somebody's going to take all that little bit of stuff I got there. Thank you guys for jumping into the YouTube stream. Appreciate you guys watching as well as the Twitch streamers. We got a lot more in Twitch. If you want to jump over to Twitch, we've got a whole lot more people over there, and the chat is a little bit easier to follow. All right, here we go. Is this guy? How much space do I have? Yeah, I got space for it. All right, look at there. Nobody took it. You feel like butt chunks. I feel like, yeah, I feel. You're making fun of me, man. I know. I said that the other night. Big Mike with the butt chunks. That's one of my sayings, man. I'm sorry. That's all Mike. All right, let's throw this gold up in here, and we want to work on a housing. So right now we've got 484 bricks, 102 planks, and we are going to grab, where's my materials at? Maybe it's right here. There's four. All I got is 4 wood. I lost some wood earlier. I tried to trade it like I just did, and somebody snatched it. Let's see here. Where's the stone at? Beautiful. All right, so we are going to work on the bricks. We're going to take 330. Split stack 330. Oops, 330. I'm gonna run this over and grind out a little bit of stone, bricks, and then we may go harvest a little bit of wood. I may jump over to my fighter. Has anybody else noticed tonight a little bit of lag going on? I feel like there's a little bit of choppiness tonight. I haven't been seeing, unless you go to a new zone. I haven't noticed this as much the last several nights. All right, we're gonna craft all. All right, guys, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick and grab a drink. I will BRB. Give me just about 1 minute. Alright guys, we are back. Sorry for the quick break there. So what I was going to say before I left is, so it's great that I got my plot, but now you got to grind out some bricks, boards, all the good resources, and then I'm going to have to go back and do some fighting. I'm actually going to have to take my fighters out and go to corruption and the different dungeons and whatever, bandit camps, wherever you may go, sewers if you're at that level. And I'm going to have to grind out some plat, because as you saw, to get the biggest level plot was 102 plat. That is absolutely insane. Does anybody in the stream have, what's your biggest plot that you've got? Besides Taylor, who part of our guild, he's got a crazy large plot for our guild. Let's see here. Have we done them all? We got a lot of stone going on here. Where's our bricks going? Did I click on the... I didn't click on the right thing? What did I do? Craft all. Hey, thank you, Boo. Thank you, Boo, for the follow, man. I appreciate it. I am going to chow down on some cookies for that. Oh, dropping the cookies. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, what am I doing wrong? Oh, I filled my bag up too high. Let's just drop some rocks. Split stack. We're gonna drop 10. What's funny is I did this the other night and left them right here by the table, and nobody picked them up. It's like nobody sees the stuff. So I did that, thinking I was crafting bricks while I went to grab a drink real quick. All right, we're gonna do this real fast. There's actually, I've been pretty surprised in town here. See here, there's some iron up this way. They've got all the materials you need to do the basic housing, and just in the basic Eldir and Valis and those kind of places. Leonidas with a cheer. Eating the cookies, man. I haven't broke out the broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots yet, man. All right, let's see here what we got going on. We got 255 stone to go, so each brick takes 5. What do I want to do? Let's see. We're going for... We had almost the biggest. We're doing the... Do we want to do stone house or wood house? I think I'm going to do... Stone house takes 10,000 brick, right? I think I can do that. 10,000 brick. 5 brick per... 5 stone per brick. 50,000. So I had 10,000. So I'm definitely not there. Let's see. The wood, though, is only... The wood is a whole lot easier to attain. The Woodhouse Mayor, 22 by 17. I could totally do that. That's super easy. I may actually do that. All right, let's see here. Taylor, what size plot is our guild located on? Or Ty, either you guys know, because the guild's got a pretty good sized plot. All right, let's see here. 155 to go. This is the grind for real. I got a lot of the brick out of the way. You're not sure, Ty? Okay. It's so we want to make it bigger, right? The thing is we're kind of landlocked with somebody else that grabbed a plot beside us. Bookleon, are you on? I haven't seen you in the stream tonight. Bookleon, yell at us and let us know. He's the ever everywhere. Or Ace. Ace, are you on? You guys are being too quiet. So, Ty, what happened at work to make you exhausted? Oh, nice. So our guild plot is 28 by 22. So that's exactly what I was wanting. Oh, man. I can't do that. I'm not quite there. I mean, obviously, it took the whole guild to gather that up, but I really want to be there. I want to have the absolute biggest freaking house I can have. So back to my other question. What was so bad at work today that made you feel like butt chunk? Mr. Leonidas right beside me. Look at you. Look at you right there. Ty right there beside me with his pally. You thought I wasn't paying attention, didn't you? Head cold. Oh man, snap. That rots. You've been playing too much. We've done some crazy. Let's see, what's the play time on this guy? Play time. On this guy I've played 30. What is that? 31 hours? 31 hours on this guy. And this is my third tune I created. So you're exhausted staying up just for the ceremony. What ceremony? Oh, for the ceremony tonight for our guild. Oh. Yeah. So did we do some clips of that? Let me jump over to are you in? I know you got a head cold, but are you in Discord? 4 days and 13 hours. Okay. I'm not sure how that's possible. The game's only been out for like 2 days. I'm joking. I'm teasing you. All right. We finished up the brick. Let's run it back. Let's see how much we got, because I am going to one of the things I want to do is I'm probably going to end up having to sell some of my materials. I owe Pledgeto a ton of crap because he hooked me up with a crazy amount of 9 plat last night so that I could get the plot and get started. Me and my slow grind self here. Alright, let's throw the brick into the housing. How much brick do we have? We have 547 brick and a whopping 102 wood. I lost a crazy amount of wood earlier. I don't know what I did. Look at all that. I got iron ore. I got everything, but I lost my wood. That's not something you want to do. You don't want to lose your wood. It's a very critical part of your process. Fabrication. Did I move it? It's not in there. Oh, those are a bunch of helmets. Not in there. Where's the wood? Somebody tell me where the wood is. Swing. Housing. No. You're on Discord. Alright, I'll jump over there, man. Absolutely. Hey Ty, how's it going?
Oh, alright.
You don't sound sick, man.
What?
You don't sound sick.
No, I'm sick.
Oh, you're sick.
What?
What?
The chat from your stream was confusing me. I had to turn it down.
All right, you got some feedback. Shockwave, thank you for jumping into the chat, man. It happens when you get old and lose your hair. What? I got a full head of hair. What are you talking about? Oh, wait a minute.
You were asking where your wood was.
Man, he's going low. It's a low blow right there. No pun intended. No pun intended at all.
That's funny.
So, were you watching earlier? I lost like 1,000 wood. No joke. I don't know what I did with it. I think I dropped it on the ground right here and somebody snatched it up.
That sucks.
All right. So, I will go harvest wood for a while is what I'm going to end up having to do.
I just made a plat from BF. Took me
Really?
Yeah, that shit, it only takes me like 35 minutes. Like, it doesn't take me very long at all to get a plat.
And that's solo, right?
Yep. I find it faster that way because if I were to go run Halls of Contempt, it would take me longer, and if I would have to go in a group, then multiple people would have to fill their bags. And sure, you get more money, but it takes more people, therefore more bags are being filled. So it's not
See,
faster or slower. It takes about the same.
it's more concentrated. So do you get more from Black Forest than you do from Corruption though, or Ruins?
If I was doing solo, yes.
Huh. So
Because
what do you run a level 1 and 2 or what?
Yeah, level 1 and 2, and yeah, level 1 and 2. Level 3, I can't kill them fast enough to make it worthwhile.
Huh. So I've just been doing. You guys keep sending me out to Black Forest. I've been just doing the randoms around that area.
No, if you go to the tree, that's where the money's at.
Yeah. Is that where all the bats are too? Like, there's a big area full of bats. Is that level 1?
Yep.
Okay.
Because they all drop anywhere between like 40 to 70 gold.
Yeah, easily 30 to 80.
Yeah, which is a lot for a one shot. So.
Yep. So that's what I got to do, I guess, because I'm gonna need some major plat to keep moving forward.
Yeah, at least for solo, it works the best. When you're running groups, you can definitely hit up. That's still a good spot for money because you can get through 1, 2, and 3, and possibly farm Barcus. So that's even a really good. It's for groups and solo. It's good. Contempt, you can really only solo if you're the mage.
Yeah, so that's also why I created the mage. When you said, "Oh, another mage," you do sound sick, man.
Yeah, right now they're the most the hard hitting. Like melee is very it's a low damage but very sustained, while mages are high amount of burst damage.
So what's their? Has anybody looked at the release notes? Is there any updates coming that are significant?
Not to my acknowledgement, no.
Yeah, the last communication is almost 15 days old now. There's got to be a hotfix coming.
I hope.
Something. I would imagine they're going to do, especially around the combining your bags and stuff. Acrid Zero says nothing major for gameplay, just hotfixes. Well, so hold up. I was watching a lot of old videos the last couple months. Everything they say is hotfixes, though. Sometimes they add features, so they release a feature as a hotfix, which is kind of comical. So I work in the software industry, and some of the stuff they were releasing was actual features. So it might actually patch something minor. So they got to do hotfixes, but they've got to do an equal amount of features too, right? Because that's a bummer. People are looking for new stuff.
Yeah, they really need to start working on the professions because right now there's only 3 professions.
I think
like major professions.
Yeah, extend out the gear, because right now there's so much freaking gear in the game. You can run and buy anything you want for under 1,000 gold anywhere, any tune, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's just they gotta focus on extend out the Grand Mastery levels.
Yeah, they needed to double the experience, like make it to 200.
Yep.
And keep the scaling of leveling at the same rate as it is now, because it would take someone forever to get to 200, which is fine because things at that specific level will actually become valuable.
Yeah. So, Acrid, what's your what do you think is the biggest hotfix? I'm sure it looks like you may have read. What's the biggest hotfix that they got coming? I've been trying to focus on the gameplay and haven't read the notes. What's coming up? I'm gonna grab this copper here in just a second here too.
Because I mean, once you GM like mining, you can pump out +3 weapons, or not +3 weapons, +3 armor, 25-30% weapons. like it's nobody's business.
Yeah,
and,
if
and getting GM really isn't that hard. Yes, it's a grind, and it does take a little while, but it takes you a week to get there.
yeah.
That's not that
Well,
hard.
like what I'm thinking about doing, I'm thinking about busting out another. I'm on the multi-box. If I got 2 accounts running, I could have some massive amounts of grind going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what just I don't know what I just hit some random button. I don't know what I did. Old man button. All right, why can I not do this? I want that copper. It keeps telling me I'm too far away.
Oh, it's glitched.
It is
happens.
glitch. It worked the other day.
Keep trying it. Ugh. I'm trying to stay up for the ceremony, and I don't know how much longer I'll be up after that. I am just because last night I didn't get to bed till like 3:30, almost 4, and then I got up today at like 8, and then I tried to go back to sleep, and I kind of catnapped until 10.
Dude, you get to be an old man though. You don't
Yeah.
sleep. I slept for like 2.5 hours. All right, so Accurate says just minor server stabilization. Haven't seen anything about content. Only thing you've heard talk about a new zone. That's interesting. Probably just going to start playing in Oasis. Are you going to do PvP? Holy cow. Accurate's like calling out, let's do it. Hey, you know what? Watch out, because if I show up, it'll be free loot. Hit up Big Mike Games and you'll get all my loot.
Literally.
My strength went up. So what are you working on right now?
BF.
Black Forest, but what are you, is it your, Pally?
Oh yeah, of course. He's really close to like he's on level 99 on martial prowess.
Holy cow.
96 on blocking, 92 on healing, 91 on vigor, and 89 on slashing. And manifestation is 64.
Freaking awesome.
I don't do that much manifestation.
So you got your plot, right?
Yeah, I found a spot.
Where did you, okay, you dropped it down?
It's in Helm. I may end up moving it, but it's in Helm right now.
That's the big thing, is get your plot, drop it down. Just like I was doing earlier. I wanna expand it, but
Helm is hard to find a spot because there's a ton of hills and trees and stuff, and you can't build there.
oh really? I haven't played up there much at all. I've done Valis and Eldir mostly.
Yeah, if you see like an excellent spot, odds are you can't build there.
Huh. So what about Oasis? Can you, I'm assuming, what if I did decide to build an Oasis? If I put a portal to Oasis, what happens? Can I just build a portal straight to my...
Because they could still slaughter you if they wanted to.
Oh, yeah, but if you're on your plot, can they?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. Fuck that.
Oh, that rods. I didn't know that.
Because then it's like, it's a little safe zone. You can like go out in PvP, and when you start getting your butt kicked, you just quickly run into your little... I think once you go in your house, you're safe. But as far as your property, no. Right now it's stage 2, which I like stage 2 the most, because, well, yes and no. I hate getting aggro of the harpies because they're not worth. They drop the same loot as the rats and bats, but they take way longer to get.
Yeah, they're hard. Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna say they're hard. They're not one shots.
What do they drop? They don't drop as much gold though, right?
No, they drop the same as the rats and bats, but they take way longer. It usually takes a good 5-6 hits for me.
Okay. So Accurate says you can drop your house, but they can kill you in it. Lock your door. No doubt. lock your door. I'm pretty much going to lock my door anyway. I'll put a vendor outside, but I think I'm going to lock my door unless it's for guild mates.
I've got 3 hunters on me right now.
Nice. Run.
Nice.
/ run. Are you solo tanking is what it sounds like.
Yeah. Well, I could take 2. I lost one of them. Now I only got 2 on me. I can do 2. Now that I got my stun. That stun, dude, is totally worth 10 plat.
You got that last night, right?
Yeah. Dude, I'm 99.9 on martial prowess.
When you hit it, boom it in the chat, man. That's huge.
I wanted blocking to reach it first. Because, I mean, I get hit all the time. You'd think I would, but no.
So you're 96 on blocking, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So that's crazy because prowess goes up really fast.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of smacking people. Oh, yeah, blocking just went to 97. Sweet.
There you go.
But, yeah, every time you attack, I think it increases the attack damage by 50% when it's maxed out. And Vigor increases the weapon's base damage by 125% maxed out. So
they got to add some gear for you because the stat gear you got, you've already figured it all out. You need to have some you need something to throw you for a loop.
Well, the way I had to calculate it, strength just reached 40. Now I can lock that into place. Sweet.
What's up, Jack bro? Thank you for jumping in chat, man.
But
how was your? Go ahead. I was going to ask. I think he's at the university. He said he was going to college. So, how's the university going, man? Go ahead and what were you going to say about calculation?
I was trying to remember, because Vigor gives bonus damage to your base weapon damage, so I had to calculate that, and then I had to factor in the bonus damage from the weapon itself. And then I had to factor in martial prowess's 50% additional attack damage.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
So yeah, it's
50% per point?
No, for maxed out. 50%.
Oh, maxed out. Okay, all right, I gotcha.
Yeah, because that'd be because I saw that and I'm like, well, that's kind of not very much compared to Vigor's 125%. But that's because martial prowess is the attack damage you do up by 50%, while Vigor is actually just the weapon base damage. So they stacked nicely.
All right, thank you, Jack bro, for hanging out, man, for a little bit. I know school is tough, so definitely focus on that, man. Hit me up anytime. Give us a chat. Shout out anytime, man. If you decide to get the game, hook up with us. Yeah, I don't think he does. He's so Jack bro and Isa bro. They're brothers. I found that out. So there's 2 dudes that are brothers, and they jump in every once in a while and yell at me. They are. I think it's Jack bro and ISA bro.
Are they the bees knees?
All right, let's see here. So I am working. I'm gonna have to do something different here. I've been working on grinding this stuff for a little too long. I'm have to run over and grind out some boards. It looks like. Let me do that. Let me get this tree right here.
So there is one dude that's actually, he kind of helped me indirectly, like, how do I say this? Like, he didn't help me per se, but his build kind of allowed me to tweak mine a little bit to optimize mine. And that was a hyper something.
Hyperlift?
Yeah, hyperlifts, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
So,
yeah.
Because I was watching his build, and one thing I was really suffering was aggro. And he has a lot of points into damage. So I think he's building more for damage than he is tanking, because he has like an uber amount of agility, a lot of strength, but he's really took a hit on his wisdom, his magic defense. I noticed that, which is fine if he's building a warrior, go for it. But watching that, he would take the aggro a lot from me. So I'm like, all right. So I kind of tweaked my build up a little bit
Okay.
to what I have now, the one I showed you, and yeah, it's definitely a lot better. I did have to lower my wisdom, but only by like 5 points, so not a big deal.
Very cool.
So right
That's
now,
that's this game, right? I mean, you're gonna. So any kind of updates come out or any kind of expertise. What did I just do? I just got some kind of. I need to speak to the woodsmith. All right. Yeah. So as you grind it out, you're gonna change, right? I mean, how many times have you changed already?
Yeah. I definitely have changed a lot for my build a lot. This game doesn't really give you a whole lot of attribute points to play with, so you really have to pick and choose. And I think getting agility to a 15 is important because it's only a few points and you get that 10% speed boost, which is noticeable. But so I have like 40 strength, which is 60% bonus damage. That's pretty huge. And then I have 20 into agility with a -5 armor rating, so that's 15 agility.
Okay.
10 intelligence, 40 constitution, and then I have 30 wisdom. And when I have both my jewelries, I'll have 40 wisdom, which is still a really good amount. So, but the damage is really, really, really nice. I'm killing things so much faster.
Well, that's the thing. So I know you got a little disappointed with your build, but now it sounds like you're pretty happy. So
yeah, that's because that was like iteration like 103, so I was still learning it. And also, because Zine was giving me some advice and stuff, and he doesn't find wisdom to be helpful at all. And then I would suffer hardcore when it comes to magic enemies, and then I was like, well, you know what, I'm gonna try wisdom a little bit, and I notice a difference, but that's because I'm a tank, so obviously I'm gonna notice it. But that's really is what helped a lot. I mean, I still think they need to alter wisdom to change it, but it's better than nothing, I guess.
well, so across the board, there's a lot of changes they got to do because it just seems like things are a little out of whack, and part of that's they got to see people playing for a little bit and really start figuring it out. They can't do it from scratch. They don't know what everybody's kind of trying to figure out. So
I think they need to have a reason to use the different shields. There's 3 different shields, but they all have the same armor rating. Maybe give each one more armor rating, but penalize something else.
absolutely.
They need to make blocking reduce damage you take with a shield even further, not a chance to block. That's retarded. Or if it is a chance to block, deny the damage entirely. Same thing with wisdom. Wisdom is a chance to negate magic damage by 50%. Don't make it a chance to do something. Make it. How do I say it? Static. Or
Make it scalable at least.
because like if you look at all the other stats, the 2 that people say are the most useless are wisdom and will. That's because those are chances. Strength is a guaranteed bonus damage. Agility is a guaranteed stamina, attack speed. Constitution's guaranteed. Health, intelligence guaranteed. Mana pool, magic damage. Those are guaranteed stats. The wisdom and will are just chances. So when it doesn't proc, I feel like I wasted 40 wisdom. 40 points I could have put into something else. So they really need to change that.
Well, so I wonder, is that going to be their first patch, maybe? Because a lot of people have gotten in and really kind of tested it out.
I don't think they're going to change it personally. I think if they're going to keep it the chance, I think they really need to raise the bar about that. Because I'm going to have mine at 40, which 40 wisdom is going to be 37% chance to negate magic damage by half. That's a lot of wisdom for only like not even 40%.
So 40 wisdom. Huh.
Yeah, well, because with the jewelry, I'll have 30 base wisdom, but
Okay, okay. All right, cool. Because I was like, why would you go above 25, really?
Well,
Because like you said, it feels like it. That's just for magical spells only, though. Damage for mag.
Yeah, but that's because your armor. I think there's some enchantments you can get, which I do want to grab that enchantment, 100%.
Okay.
The magic resistance enchantment, but that's the only thing to really give you a chance at soaking up some magic damage. That's the only. Your armor doesn't do that.
Well, but so I guess it depends on where you're at too. If you're focusing on dungeons and stuff that have a lot of mag, or if you're fighting PvP against mages right now, that would make complete sense.
But right now, magic in this game is powerful anywhere you go.
That's true.
I mean, go fight some liches and tell me how that goes.
That's true. Liches, yeah, liches, absolutely, because you get procced and you can't do anything. So
I think mortal strike should be a reduced healing, kind of like poison. I don't think it should be a total deny. Or
it's a silence. It's actually silence.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to keep it that, make it only in PvP, because right now tanking, as sad as it sounds, tanking relies on the fact of being able to bandage yourself, and if you can't bandage yourself for like, I don't even know how long that lasts. It feels like forever.
It's forever. 30 seconds, I think.
Well, I don't know about that. I can. Look.
It's pretty close.
I can look. I got Mortal Strike on my my axe here. It lasts for a while. Let me find something that I won't one shot, so I can kind of gauge the time on it. It lasts a long time.
All right, I did the Googles and I brought it to Wikipedia, which is always wrong. Let's see.
I think armors need to have more of a difference. Like heavy armor needs to have a lot more defense, in my opinion.
So Acrid says they should change the skill where you can't heal yourself, but your party can heal you. So there's a lot of things around that I think they got to fix. So have you got, if you guys have any tamers, you could be standing like this close from me to this tree and I can't heal my tame. If I'm like a level 80 in healing or vigor, let me expand the healing zone at least, because there's some jacked up mechanics in the healing. You have to be standing right up on top of stuff to heal it. Oh, he's counting it out.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. It feels like forever. It feels like 30 seconds.
What does Acrid mean by they should change the skill where you can't heal yourself, but your parties can heal you? So
he's saying you can heal each other, but you can't heal yourself. So that becomes a problem, because as a tamer with a severe tank, your whole goal is you're healing. You might have to heal yourself. My tamer guy, if I get hit, I lose like 30% of my health right off the bat.
Like I like the way it's at, because that gives us melee people survivability, because mages, they have their own healing ability. That gives us some survivability. I don't want to make it to where I'm fully 100% reliant on other people, because then I won't be able to do shit.
Right, exactly.
I'll be just sitting in town.
So why not drop it to 8 or 9 seconds on the refresh for bandaging, and extend the bandage area. So it should grow. It should grow by 100% from 20 to 100. The range should grow drastically. But I say that because the range is so small right now. It's crazy how it's super close.
Yeah, I honestly, what I liked is maybe if you use it on someone else besides yourself, the cooldown is greatly reduced.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is it? It's different?
No, that's an idea. That's my idea. I
Oh,
think
okay, I gotcha.
because the healing output is greatly reduced. Therefore, I think the cooldown should be greatly
There you go.
reduced.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Because that would help tamers. Because right now, yeah, you can, being able to revive and stuff with that is great. And but when you're trying to heal your pet, yeah, you get one really good burst, but then you're out for 10 seconds, and then your pet's screwed.
Absolutely.
That's why Bard is a really good choice, because at least you can have some consistent healing.
Yeah, if you as a tamer, it becomes tough because, well, as a tamer and as a mage too, if you're doing full on heals, you're doing manifestation and heals.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't scale it to where you can have a full on healing class, and I'm not counting Bard. Bard is just a
Support.
yeah, it's a crazy
class, though.
it can be.
Is it really? I wouldn't want a bard healing me because the heal is just so slow.
Well, they're buffing you, I guess,
Yeah,
but
the healing over time is more mitigation than actually
yeah,
healing.
but it's just right now it's healing is awesome, but it's kind of jacked up because it's I guess that and fighting, fixed fighter.
Yeah, people are always like, just put an accuracy rune on there, and like I shouldn't have to put an accuracy rune on there.
Yeah.
When mages reach GM, they 100% chance to shoot their spells.
Yep,
So if
every
I
time.
GM, I should be able to 100% chance to smack them with my sword. Like,
Would you be happy if they let you have like a crit option where
there's
swung,
acrid.
you have a chance of missing, but you also have a chance of critting?
Absolutely, I'd be okay with that. With
You have like you have like a balancing thing right there.
well, then
Or
you
if you
wouldn't
have,
have
like-
to. You wouldn't have to have that though if they just took out missing.
well, so
Yeah, but well, technically we miss with our staffs if we swing our staffs.
Yeah, but you don't.
yeah,
really
that's not the same.
But that's
Yeah.
that's
because that's stupid.
when you use your skills. Do you miss with your skills? Like if you use your Q attack and your E attack.
No, but we can't sustain that because those are on pretty long cooldowns. I mean, they're usually around a minute cooldown. You guys can sit there. I mean, I'm saying that's your form of attack. Your guys' form of attack isn't just going up and smacking them with your staff because you ain't gonna do shit.
Right, it's like three damage.
So and maybe not take out missing entirely. I kind of agree to the point too. Depending on the enemy's scale, because it takes that in effect. It looks at their weapon fighting, and it takes at yours, and then they run the calculations. That's how that goes.
Yeah,
But I miss
it should be like 90% at GM level. That's how I look at it. I don't
Well-
think it should be 100% because
95.
the reason why I say that is because we get 125 mana. So at max mana, that gives us gives us about 5 good casts, and then we have to regen. So in that time, you can interrupt us because every one of our skills are channeled.
Mm-hmm.
So all of our skills are channeled. So if you time out your stuns correctly, you can stop us from casting.
So
We don't
I'm
have
okay.
a single instant
I'm
cast.
I'm okay with the 90% thing as long as it's scaled with another GM. Because you guys can do an absurd amount of burst damage. Ours is very sustained, but at the same time we miss. And every time we miss, it actually slows the next attack down.
So go back to his comment about crit though. What about if you add crit to it?
I like the idea of a crit. How they would implement it, I would really have to. I mean, I think
would
that's
it would
better
be
than nothing.
agility based. So if you have
Oh,
points in
definitely.
agility, it gives you a percentage chance to crit. And I think that right there would balance out your missing. So say you miss 2 hits, but then you can crit for 1.15. Like, I wouldn't say a double. I wouldn't say a double hit because
I would say
hit
double.
I wouldn't. That gets so out of hand.
Well, I would say double if you threw all your points at it, and then they added jewelry that gave you more agility for like 60. I'd say 60, because that's a lot of resource. That they would have to really sink something else.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I've never been a fan of double hit because then you just have people building crit builds to one shot,
Yeah.
and it gets really out of hand on the
Yeah.
other side of scopes. Like I like crit. I've always been a fan of crit, and I think it should be in the game. I've just never been a fan of like double damage because like that's why I don't like that's why I don't like the bard thing right now, because the bard buffing a mage makes it ridiculous that I have a 100% pure mage. Like 100% pure mage, like the best mage build you can have in the game, and it's weaker than a bard that's a hybrid.
I agree. Yep.
Yep.
Sounds like jealousy.
Doesn't sound like jealousy. It just sounds like your class needs a bit of a tweak.
Oh,
Oh.
I GM'd martial prowess finally.
Congrats, Ty.
Woo, congrats.
Woot.
Woo.
Yeah, well,
I hope you miss your next swing.
Yeah.
well, I hope you're happy because I just did.
Now that you're at 100, you're going to still miss 20%.
Like, if I'm fighting an ogre, right, and I'm literally inside his anus, I should not be missing anything. Like, I should be smacking that booty all day long.
God. I don't know if I like that analogy. If you're aiming at an ogre anus.
I'm balls deep in ogre butt.
Hey, that's what makes me happy.
To each
Ty,
their own.
I totally don't understand what you. Yeah.
I'm that
ogres-
helicopter, damn it.
Ogre
I do not
anuses matter.
represent Any of my Big Mike's views. I just say stupid.
There we go.
So, Acrid, what's your primary tune?
My mage.
All right. So Ty doesn't like you.
I don't have anything against mages. It's just right now I think they're a little overpowered. Okay, scratch that. They are very overpowered, and then they're being oversaturated because of that. I like to see a game where people, can do their own thing, but right now people feel like that they have to make a mage to do high-end content, and I do not like that.
They nerfed archers, man. Archers used to have an amazing combination. So about a year ago, you could be a horseback riding caster. So you could ride your horse with your bow. You could shoot with your bow. It had no draw time, so it was an instant shot.
Yeah.
And it had a stun shot. So you could stun them and keep things stunned, and you could keep bow shotting them.
Yeah, that's.
It took that completely out of the game, and they pretty much ruined the archer class.
I like the idea of being on a horse. I think that's really cool. I think you need to be a certain level though, like maybe not GM, but maybe a master archer to be able to do that.
Yeah, but think about it. That is a nightmare. That's basically a mage that has no mana. You know what I mean? Constantly shooting you with arrows
Yep.
or spells, quote unquote spells that cost no mana. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could see
Yeah, well,
why they.
Yeah, they
drew
had
back.
to get rid of some things, but I think they went too hard on it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, what other class can you walk around town hitting yourself with it besides mage? To power
Hitting
level.
yourself?
Yeah, mage, you can hit yourself. No other
Yeah.
class can you do that. You can't walk around with a sword and whack yourself and get experience for it either.
Can't you drink
you can cast-
potions and poison yourself?
You can cast on the dummies in town.
Yeah, you can. You guys can literally hit dummies.
But you
Well,
don't get the
I don't
same
have-
level of experience, right?
Yeah, you do.
You do?
I don't really have an issue with that. I hate that one class becomes so overpowered that other people feel like they have to play it. Like for example, Taylor. He wanted to make a beast melee guy. He wanted the idea of being able to run into battle with pets and shit. But he even admits that mage is the way to go right now. Just the way, like, he can't do really what he wants because mage is so powerful. And
Well, you can. You just choose not to. Like, look what you did. You found a way to play the character you want to play. You went
Yeah,
completely
ma-
against the grain.
Well, that's because I'm a stubborn piece of shit. But yeah.
But you're saying that the option's not there. Well, the option is there.
Well, like every
It's
game
just
I've ever.
a lot more challenging than playing a mage. Like a mage, you literally need 4 skills, and then you can do whatever you want.
Every game I've ever played, I always went the most obsolete route. like Path of Exile, for example. There was like Cyclone. I know you could probably get this reference, Mike, but Cyclone is super overused, and I refuse to use it because of that.
So Epic Thompson says, experience comes from throwing the spell. Target does not matter at all. So you can level all the way up in slashing on a dummy.
Correct.
I did not know that.
No, you don't. Dummy
I thought
will
you
only
maxed-
take you to 30.
30.
slashing.
Right. That's
Really?
what I thought. Yeah, you max out at
You
30.
could go all the way on the dummies too. You could go all the way to 100.
I don't know about that, man.
No, you can't.
No,
I don't
used
think
to
you
be able
can.
to, what I'm saying. I'm
Not
sure.
anymore. Now, Mage is the only one that I know of that you can power level yourself against your own tune.
yeah, like as a melee person myself, yeah, like after a while, certain enemies do not give you like right now the rats and bats don't give me shit other than just really easy gold.
Right. And mages, I mean, the dummies only take you up to level 30, I thought, in any class.
But you can instantly get there anyways by
Exactly.
to the professional.
Exactly.
No point in doing that.
That's weird because you used to have to level your pet too. So you used to have to hit your pet against the dummy to level his attack, his constitution.
See, I love that idea, and I wish they would keep
Yeah,
that.
I
I
agree.
don't like that.
Not really. Here,
Go out in the
Mike.
field.
okay, here. This is my argument, Mike. Say you're you want to run a bunch of wolves. Like my friend loves wolves.
Yeah.
He absolutely loves them. But right now, the way to go is a wyvern. Okay, wyvern. However you
Oh,
pronounce it.
no doubt.
What happens if you don't want to run a wyvern? Well, you have to, because it would be dumb taking 5 wolves into freaking catacombs. That would be stupid. They would get one shot. I really like the idea of leveling up your pets, because then you could run whatever pet you want.
Oh, I'm sorry. I agree with that. So you get a base level pet. They don't level at all in the game right now.
No,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah, you can level your pet the same way you level your character.
Oh,
You know how
absolutely.
you say I want to have it with high strength and low agility. You had the same toolbar.
Absolutely. I completely
You
agree
had
with
for all
that.
your pets previously.
Yeah, and you could actually, so you could run, say you're running 5 bears, for instance, you could set like 3 bears, you could set them, like use those for attacks and use 2 for something else and like change their stats individually.
Yep.
Exactly. Completely agree with that.
And I think the more your pets fight, the higher level they get,
Yep.
and then the more damage they do. So you could bring 5 rats into catacombs to help kill death.
There used to be
Absolutely.
this thing called the Dread Horse that you could tame in the halls of corruption. When you go into the halls of corruption, there used to be this rare mount that you could tame in there. You couldn't ride it, but it was kind of like the war bear kind of thing. And you tame this
That's in
thing,
the
and it
game.
had like amazing damage.
That's in the game currently.
The Dread is?
I saw.
Yeah, the
one
dread's
with
back in. Yep.
I haven't seen one yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw it the other night.
Nice. That thing is so powerful. It's got really good high attack damage.
Well, I saw it on a video, so it was dated in the last week. So Eric says in chat, like evocation goes up with a higher level spells, low level spells add evocation, so you have to throw higher level spells. You won't have to throw. Okay, but okay, I still argue.
You learn the spell, and you got to
Yeah.
pay to buy the books. And
Well,
the
the regents are. That's the only difference is having regents. Absolutely, because on fighter. Yeah, the fighter and the tamer, you don't have to buy all the materials for attacking stuff.
Yeah, but the weapons and stuff goes out a lot quicker. I think
What they
that
could do
balances
to
it.
change it is make you feed your pet, or like keep it happy somehow more
Yep.
often. You know,
Pet it, feed it. Yeah, 100% agree with that.
Give it peanut butter.
Oh yeah, feeding your pets would be huge. That's what.
That
That's
would
what's
make cooking more embraceable.
absolutely. Well, that's your stats and your buffs too, because then Bard is not the only way you go for stats and buffs.
And I think food should also be like a long term buff instead of what it is right now.
Should be at least an hour,
Well,
maybe 2 hours.
Yeah,
I would even say 10 minutes.
yeah.
right now
like,
it's nothing.
Yeah,
Right now, it is.
Oh,
you
it's
eat
it's
food
absolutely yeah.
and it goes away.
Actually,
Right now-
food buffs. The food that actually gives you buffs, the buff lasts 15 minutes.
What's it give you? Because I've never had any food they gave
I've
me.
not seen it. I've seen stamina for a little bit, but not 30
gives you-
seconds.
It gives you extra 15 minute. I'm talking about the top end food. I know somebody on Discord that sells it. If I can hook you guys up with his name, but anyways, it gives you an extra 50 mana, lets you carry an extra 50 pounds, and like gives you 50 extra stamina, and the buff lasts 15 minutes.
Shit.
But
I need to
15
look into
that's
this
that's
thing, 'cause
good,
I've
but
not
still
heard of any
15.
buff food.
Yeah, neither have I. Because all it really does, it's like my version of channeling for stamina health. Because I don't have a channel.
Yeah, Eric
15
says
is
health
the
and
difference between like carrying a whole bunch of gold back and just having to teleport back then.
Yeah, but what happens if your food buff runs out while you're carrying an overloaded amount? I wonder what that does.
Then you have to eat some more.
Do you just drop your stuff, or like how does that?
It should just give you like encumbered and you just get the slow walk.
yeah.
I just pooped. I can't carry anymore.
Pooped in your pants.
All right, I just made another plat in like 20, 30 minutes. I don't even know how long I've been here, but so far I've made 2 plat.
It's been 2 hours. You took a nap in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, I gotta go to a meeting right now. God damn it.
Are you gonna be on for the ceremony thingy that's going on?
What time is it?
It depends. It's 11 here.
No, I mean like what time does it start at?
Oh, I don't. There's no set time. We're all gonna try to get together. So
well,
Taylor will be on later.
Do we need is there anything we need? Are we 100%?
I think we're. I don't know. We have to wait for Taylor to get on.
But we literally need like 20 brick, so I'm sure he has it.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's probably holding that because he said he was going to hold brick for everybody to place a brick.
Alright, I'm gonna go to this operations meeting.
You enjoy
I
yourself.
log on my crafter and
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes.
I literally just sit there in the background. I don't even have to do anything in operations. I do purchasing and logistics. Ops has nothing to do with me. I just have to go to the meeting.
Ops has nothing to do with anybody.
Ops has to do with ops.
That's right.
Alright, catch you in a bit, guys.
See you, man.
So,
I
yeah,
need to
but
do
all
something
these
like that.
all these issues, like that we're talking about, have been hashed out in Ultima Online.
Oh, but
They've already been hashed out.
yeah, 20 years ago.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It still works. Like the
See-
concept still works. So just implement them in this game. This is the spiritual successor to Ultima Online.
True. Can't argue that. Absolutely.
Like, I don't know what else to say.
Well, so I'm looking at it. I'm thinking, they got the core root game, but then it almost feels like there's a little bit of a lag behind getting everything else up to where it needs to be. So
That's why so many people were switching from live servers to community servers to LOU. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not, I won't go over there because I've already played that game. But they've done a lot of things that are.
you got to argue. The argument is subjective. The argument is it's 2.0 there, right? It's a legit 2.0.
Yep.
Well, see, my biggest issue with that is I've already gotten so much progress and spent so much time on this server. I don't want to go anywhere else.
That's true.
I have 150 hours on this server. Like,
Yeah,
if I
but
go over there,
so think about it this way. Arc. I've got 2,900 hours on Arc. So I jump to different servers all the time on that game. So
if the only thing that would make me want to move over is if the entire guild agrees onto it, and that's just because of this community.
all right, I'm gonna grab something to drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I gotta use the restroom. So. All right, I'm back. Hey, Taylor's back. You getting on, Taylor? I'm eating more crackers. Hyperlift has been at the bank since I got home. I think he just leaves his game AFK.
Oh, you know I'm on.
Oh yeah. I'm consuming substance to stay awake because I'm fucking exhausted.
Nice.
You're sick, dog. You're sick.
I know this freaking whatever is taking over my body is draining my energy.
I'm gonna eat some
And
snacks
I'm
here.
also sick.
Chonk.
I haven't had any cookies in a while. You got a lot of people in the stream. Nobody's chatting besides us. Taylor's back. He just chatted in the stream.
Yep, what's up?
Oh, you're in legit. You're in brain fade. Welcome back in, Taylor. In the stream, in the Discord, and all that good stuff.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Acrid was here.
Yeah, I saw he posted earlier that he had logged back into the game, which is a great step in the right direction.
Yes.
Yeah, he went a little classic on us. So my choice was tonight was classic or this.
You just passed me.
Oh, there's hyperlift at the bank too.
I'm glad that you chose this because I need to get some stone from you if it hadn't already been converted.
Do you need bricks?
Yeah, or just stones. I can make the bricks and make a difference.
What do you need? How many? Because I've got 612 bricks.
Yeah, that's fine. Just come on and bring that, and we'll get started with that.
All right.
I'm over by the carpentry farming stone right now.
All right, coming over to you.
And if we don't get any RSVPs in the Discord for the house, then I'm just gonna put it up because we can't wait too much longer.
That's right. We're not waiting for that.
I mean, I'd love to make it a thing, but everyone's schedules are a little sporadic right now with the WoW Classic and that time of the year of school and all that good stuff. So
Well, tell me when you're gonna do it because I at least want to be there.
yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm hoping. I mean, that's the first thing I'm gonna try to do is just get enough of the bricks so that we can go and place it tonight if anyone wants to show up, and leave it at that. So.
All right, so I'm bringing some stone and brick.
Okay.
I don't have a tremendous amount because it takes forever to freaking run back and forth from the bank.
Where are you farming stone at?
Just in the local areas here.
Okay, yeah. I was about to say don't run out to the quarry to go
No.
farm stone. Man.
I had 10,000 total. I haven't ground through it all yet. Where'd you go? I thought you said you were in Eldir.
I am in Eldir, right next to the architect building.
Architect
Carpentry
building.
shop.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
There you
you're
are.
in the middle of it. You passed me. I see.
there you are. Trade.
So,
I'm gonna give you the brick, and then I'm gonna grind out some more brick.
Cool. And then do you have any excess stone?
I do.
I mean, 'cause
You
I
want
can-
that
I
too?
can make some of that too. Yeah.
There you go. It says you're
I found a
overweight.
spot.
Yeah. Let me. How much is the weight there? Oh, 61. That should be fine.
So the stone is 255.
No, that's fine. Yeah, we'll just crank this out real quick and.
I'm gonna say I can grind it too. It doesn't matter. Craft all. Just while we're talking.
Yeah, absolutely. There's 86 right there. Take it.
So finding a spot in Helm is a bitch.
Yeah,
Just saying, because it's so hilly there.
I'd imagine.
I found a spot has a lot of room for expansion. It's not exactly in the ideal spot that I wanted it to be, but yeah,
It's a
everyone
spot
else is
nonetheless,
taken.
though.
And it has a lot of room for expansion because I'm wanting to put a big house there. It's gonna kind of outshine the rest of the houses in that area. So
Wait, how many freaking bricks did you give me? That might be enough right there, honestly.
615 or something
Yeah,
like
let me go
that.
check the house. I think we were actually within 600.
Okay.
you
I'm
don't wanna
making more, so
accidentally build the house.
yell at me because I'm gonna keep grinding out brick.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the house, and if that's enough, then I'll just call everybody too, and we'll do it.
All right.
Are you gonna wait for Acrid to come back?
Is he coming back tonight?
Yeah. He had a meeting to go to. So
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Then we'll sit around.
And then Zine's also, I think Zine's on.
You think right?
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah, I'm about to say he's in
There
the
he
Discord
is.
Chat, I thought.
he says like 2 words every 30 hours, so
Quippy one-liners.
I always
People,
forget
people
about
like
him.
to talk, so I just let them talk.
Let's see. Oh, fuck these black bears, bro.
So Zine's here. We're gonna have Acrid. Missy's gonna miss it.
Yeah.
Sad
Where's
face.
she been? She's off, right?
She's
Yeah,
in
well,
life.
yeah, she's busy with work, and then she had school, but school was closing for some reason for a bit, and so yeah.
Shields down the. I finally got up to 40 strength. That took like too freaking long. And I GM'd Martial Prowess. Kind of weird that I maxed that out first, but.
So when you guys are crafting and it says you're exhausted, have you noticed any difference? Does it matter if you're exhausted?
Exhausted, yes. If
You won't
it's like
gain
if it's
skill.
tired or content, then you're fine. But if it's exhausted, you should always go back to the end because you'll limit, if not prevent yourself from gaining skill ups.
Oh,
you will
and I'm
prevent-
producing fewer bricks. Holy crap.
Yeah, we have.
only-
Yeah,
wow.
this is plenty of bricks that you gave me, by the way,
Okay,
to finish the house. We'll have an excess actually.
beautiful. Any boards or anything else?
No, everything else is complete.
Ace
Sweet.
did the other 2 resources himself.
Yeah.
Crap. So I was I was only doing 2 brick per. I wasn't paying attention to that.
Do we know what time did Acrid get off?
10 minutes ago.
Oh damn. This gonna be like an hour-long meeting. Maybe he gave you an ETA by any chance, did he?
No.
No. Okay.
Maybe if we can go do some other shit while we're waiting.
Yeah, that's true. And hop on my other character.
We can go. I just made 2 plat in like the last, I don't know, hour and a half. So.
Yeah, I made a decent bet yesterday.
I went to bed around 4 in the morning and got up at 8 and then cat napped for a couple hours. So, yeah, I went to
So
work.
is Bob, Builder Bob, is that him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he said he was going to go AFK while crafting. So
Oh, okay.
I have a feeling he's not going to be paying much attention. Bow down. Bow down.
That's what I need to do. I need to put some music.
So I've been watching a show called The Ranch, and it has like all the dudes from the '70s show in it. It's great. I miss that show.
Oh yeah.
I watched every single episode here recently on Netflix because I was bored. And the very last episode's so freaking sad. Like, I know it's over.
Hey, Big Mike, you should listen to me playing the guitar instead of them. Just saying.
Hint, hint.
Hey, if you
He's playing your favorite song too. So.
Feels
You throw-
green. I'm with the pirate cap over there, Time Warp Taylor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm slow. Mental block. Where are you?
No, I just walked in and started playing, so
I thought you were legit telling me to like. I was going to say, hey, if you throw me your link, I'll throw your music on my stream.
oh, that's funny. Well, that's good to know. Thanks, Big Mike. I appreciate that pre-plug.
My son plays the guitar a lot, and I've been telling him, hey, record a bunch of your stuff, and I'll do it. Why won't it let me listen to you?
You have to stop listening to the previous person. So right-click on them, stop listen, and then right-click me, listen.
Oh, good grief! Who did I listen to? I have no idea.
I don't know, man. It's a good question.
Stop listening. There it is. That was stupid. Why not? Why can't I just listen to everybody?
Yeah, I'm about to say, hold on. Everyone's music's in the same room, so you're kind of forced. Sound is kind of a non-consensual thing if you really think about it.
Pretty much.
You can't consent to sound.
All right, I've got you going now, man.
Nice, appreciate
So
it.
what level's your bard?
My musicianship's at 61 and my entertainment's at 40. This is on my mage though, so I'm gonna do the bard mage.
I think Lou jumped back in. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah, I
streaming
saw
it
that.
now.
He got off and then got back on. I started streaming when he got off, thinking he was done, and then he got back on. So he's going. His 50th is coming up here. Actually, he probably just turned 50, right?
Yeah, let's say, isn't it today? It's birthday stream.
It turns at midnight on Central Time.
midnight.
So I think he hit it. I think he's Eastern Time, right?
No idea. We're gonna find out though.
So he's 50. He's 50 years old in 13 minutes.
I'm actually gonna tune into that a little bit, see what's going on. Only one person's in there right now, which is surprising me, but I guess he just came back on.
Well, he dumped a lot of people on a couple other streamers, and then they dumped to me. So he's probably just back in goofing around.
Yeah, I need to get him turned up.
I wonder if you know what? I'm gonna actually. You guys okay if I do a raid to him?
Absolutely.
Check with him if you're jumping over there. Check with him and make sure he's going to play. If he is, I'll raid him. If not, I'll raid you, Taylor.
Yeah, I don't think that he's gonna get off if he ended up getting back on. So we'll send a love his way.
All right, let's do it. We are going to raid Mr. the Boss Lou. If I can spell his name right. Here we go. 3. We got about 20 viewers going over.
Hell yeah! Everybody round up. We're gonna go love on Lou a little bit.
Yup,
Official
yup.
ambassador.
There we go. There we go. 20 people. Raid. Give Lou a shout out.